Put your hands together. Is it number 7?
Yes.
Yep. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. For Maxie Jones. Maxie Jones. Where are you, Maxie Jones? Maxie Jones. All right, you're tall. You're tall.
Thank you. Hi. So I grew up in the housing project in the Bronx, New York. And I was the guy who, after the whole family moved out, I was the one still living in the apartment in the housing project. And we had a guy who lived in my building. His name is Dino. And I know Dino had a family. He had a wife. He had kids. And I don't know what happened to his family. They were gone, but I still saw Dino every day around the block. And Dino was a mechanic. He was one of those parking lot mechanics. So Dino was a guy, you just drive your car in the parking lot. You say, hey, Dino, could you fix my brakes? He fixed your brakes, and you give him like $20. You know, you give him everything in multiples of 20, 40, whatever, right? So that's what Dino did. You know, if you need something done to your car, you just put your car in the parking lot. Dino will fix it. You pay him whenever you got the money, right? So one day, and I didn't know where Dino lived. I knew that his family used to live there, but I didn't know where he lived. But one day, I realized I was coming in late at night, and I saw Dino sleeping in the back of a station wagon. So I went to him, I said, Dino, what are you doing here? He said, this is where I sleep. You didn't know that? I said, no. And it was getting to be wintertime. It was getting cold out. So, I said, okay, well, I just left him and went upstairs. And then I thought about it, and I thought about it. I went downstairs. I was like, Dino, you can't sleep in the station wagon. You got to come upstairs with me. And I brought him up. He came up, and he stayed in my house. And the deal we made is you come to my house, you sleep on my couch. When I leave for work in the morning, you leave. When I come from work, you come back. But really, it was good for him because he needed to be in the parking lot so he could make money. That's the only way he made money is if he hung out in the parking lot and people drove their cars and he fixed them. But anyway, Dino slept in my apartment every night for 6 weeks. And he would say to me, Maxie, I won this lawsuit. I'm just waiting for the money to come. When the money comes, I'm going to give you some. And I was like, well, Dino, you don't have to give me anything. As a matter of fact, what you should do is when your money comes, you should get yourself an apartment. But he would keep saying it. No, I got to give you something. You brought me upstairs. And I asked him, man, what's the matter with your friends? All them guys you hung out with in the parking lot. None of them invited you to go upstairs? He's like, no, man, fuck them guys. But interestingly enough, he stayed with me every night for 6 weeks, and then suddenly one night, he didn't come upstairs. He didn't come in the house. So I was like, all right, maybe he found some woman or something. I don't know. Second night, third night, he didn't come upstairs. So I was like, something's wrong with Dino. So I go down to the parking lot looking for him, and the guys were playing dominoes in the parking lot. He plays dominoes with them. I go to the guys in the parking lot. Where's Dino? They go, oh man, he's up there at this guy's house, man. He got his money. I go, what? They go, yeah, man. What took you so long? We were expecting you to come looking for him because they knew he'd been staying with me, and now he's up this guy's house. So I go up to the guy's house. I knock on the door. The guy answers the door, and he's like really shocked to see me, it's like you catch a woman cheating, right? He's like shocked to see me. I'm like, dude, listen, I ain't interested. Just get Dino for me. He goes and gets Dino. Dino doesn't look homeless anymore. He's all dressed sharp. He's eating good food, all that shit. And Dino starts explaining, look, Dino, don't explain anything to me. Just you and that asshole come to my apartment and get your shit. That's all I want you to do. Just come and get your shit, right? So they both came. I brought them to my apartment. I gave them, take Dino's stuff and get out of here. He's like, Maxie, I'm sorry, stop apologizing, right? Just get out of here, right? And, I had to really deal with, I didn't want anything. You help somebody, you help them, right? I didn't want anything for helping them. I had to tell myself to feel good about it, but I was really fucking pissed because he did that. He could have even said, hey, Maxie, listen, I'm going to go to this guy. Whatever, I don't know, but I just really felt really pissed off, and it really took a lot for me to come to grips with, just be happy with what you did, right? And sure enough, 2 weeks later, where did I see Dino? Sleeping in the back of that goddamn station wagon again. Really? And I went to him. I was like, hey, Dino, what happened, man? He's like, you know, the money's gone. I spent it with this guy. And I was like, and that motherfucker kicked you out of the house? He was like, yeah, man, you know, I don't know what I'm going to do. I said, I know what you're not going to do. You're not coming back up to my place anymore. Thank you very much.
Maxie Jones.